Yeah, tough day at the office yesterday, so I was totally wrong. Wanted to apologize. Um, yeah, if you folks was watching my live stream yesterday, I totally didn't get, I was totally wrong with this Radiolink RC6GS 2.4 gigahertz transmitter. And yes, I am live on YouTube. Yeah, it's totally wrong. So I have this saying: the fear of failure fuels my motivation to succeed. So anytime I view something that's a failure, uh, it, it, the inner determination, motivation just, you know, wants to get back on that horse and ride again. It's like, when you fall down, you want to get back up and, try to prove yourself. This is not a prove me video, um, but yesterday, did a lot of soul searching. uh, Lay down on my bed, just going, oh yeah, what did I do wrong with this RC6GS? Actually, so it's totally my fault yesterday. User experience. Um, Now I can understand why like a lot of people uh, understand those negative comments on Amazon when I was reading them, but um, in a sense, the first thing you should always do before trying to um, trying to uh, use your electronic device or RC or whatever um, appliances, automobile, is to read the instruction manual. I I only skimmed through it. I didn't read it from the very first word, very first page, all the way to the end. And it does states here in on page 2 in instruction manual and how to get to the menu setup screen. So basically, you just have to hold down exit and enter at the same time for about 1 second, and then it will switch you to the menu uh, setup page, and then that's where you go into line 1 language, hit enter, and then you get to see which firmware this transmitter is currently on or it's installed. Um, then and then for the life of me, yes, I was trying to rack my brain. I was racking my brain on trying to figure out the modes. So it says here there's 4 different modes, right? So mode one is um, PWM plus PPM, uh, no gyro, right? And PWM PPM is pretty much the protocol um, that or the signal or channel setup, whatever. Yeah. If you want me to explain it, okay. So PWM is basically you use each channel is connected to one device. PPM you can channel mix, so you can uh, and S bus you can use just one channel and control a whole lot of different devices at the same time or electronic devices at the same time. That's just the basic things of PWM, PPM, and S bus. And now they have Crossfire if you run Team Black Sheep. But okay, so mode one, uh, you enable PWM plus PPM output and no gyro, right? No gyro is active. And mode two, you enable PWM plus S bus with no gyro. And then it says here in number three, mode three, uh, PWM plus S bus, and then you enable the gyro. And then mode 4, PWM plus PPM, then you enable the gyro. But the confusing part on this instruction manual, it was the LED lights indicator, because it says there when both red and blue indicators are on, that's when you're mode 3, uh, and it says it should have the LED should be purple, and then on mode 4, both red and green indicators are on. The LED should look orange, um, and then that means you're in mode 4. But that's I can understand the explanation, but the explanation or directions in the instruction manual is not really what um, it's not how it works. So basically, you just have two modes. One mode is PPM plus one mode is PWM plus PPM, um, and then the other mode is PWM or the second mode is PWM plus S bus. And then within those two modes, you can either enable gyro, enable the gyro. So you can have gyro or no gyro in mode 1 or mode 2, and that's basically it. That's what it should have been. That's how they should have explained it in the instruction manual. And and the way you know your gyro is enabled because the red LED light will turn on, which I'm going to demonstrate right now. So first thing first, turn on the transmitter, connect the receiver to a battery. Make sure you have correct polarities. So it's flashing solid green means it's bind. If you need to rebind it for some strange reason, but once you bind it, it's bind for life. Well, all receivers like that, but it does come bind straight out of the box, I think, pretty much. But if you need to rebind, there's like right by the antennas. There's their bind button or ID set button. You just push it in, hold it down. It's gonna flash, showing it's in the binding process, and then it should come solid green. And then once in solid green, you're binded. So the green LED light means we're in mode 1, PWM plus PPM. Okay, so if you want to enable the gyro, all you have to do is hit that set ID button or bind button 3 consecutive times within a second. That's what it says in the instruction. So we're gonna hit it 3 times before we reach 1 second. 1, 2, 3. So see the red light flashing, or red LED light flashing. That means the gyro is enabled. And if you can, I don't know if it's gonna catch it in the camera, but you can see the green LED light, but behind the LED light, you see a small little red light. So that small little red light, or the red LED light, yeah, I don't think you can see in the camera, but you can see it. I can see it. You can see like a red LED light in the back of the green light. So that means your gyro is enabled. So now you have gyro enabled on channel 3. So that is supposed to be mode 3. No, mode 4. That's mode 4 because PWM plus PPM gyro enable is mode 4. Does it look like an orange color? No, it does not look like an orange color. But I can see, yes, red and green makes orange, but as you can see, it does not look orange. But you can see the red LED light. So, and then to get into PWM plus S plus, S plus, S plus, S plus, S plus, and then enable gyro. From that mode, you just hit it 1 time, supposedly. See, and now we're in supposedly mode 3. So what you see is it will kind of turn blue. See, the LED lights turn blue, but the LED is red. You can see the red LED light, and so it has that kind of purplish looking color, which tells you you're in mode 3 supposedly. But so this mode is PWM plus S bus with gyro enable. So, but if you want to deactivate the gyro, all you have to do is hit it 3 times again. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so gyro is disabled, but we're in mode 2 because the light is blue. So anytime you want to enable the gyro, you just hit the bind button or set button 3 consecutive times, and then you don't have to do anything else. And the gyro will be enabled. You see the red LED light flash, and you're good to go. And then if you just want to change between mode 1 and mode 2, you just hit the set button 1 time quickly. So I'm in mode 2. See the blue light? I'll just hit it once. Bam. Green. Easy. Easy peasy, folks. Easy peasy. Easy peasy. So, but the instruction manual should have said, when the LED light is green, if you want to enable gyro, you just hit it 3 consecutive times, which it does. It does. It says it in the beginning, but when you get to the mode part, that's when it gets confusing. I'm shaking my camera. But so yeah, so if you want to enable the gyro, just hit it 3 times and you enable the gyro. Bam, see, ready to light flash, you're good to go. And you kind of see the red LED light in the back. You won't see it in the camera, but take my word for it, folks. Okay, so yeah. And then you, like say, if you want to switch between modes, you just hit it 1 time. If you want to enable the gyro, disable the gyro, just hit it 3 consecutive times. Then you're good to go. So back to mode 1 with gyro disable. So that's how you change mode, folks. I told you I'll figure it out. So yeah, so this, I don't know, like they could have just eliminated that part with the mode 1, mode 2, mode 3, mode 4 in the instruction manual. All I had to say, okay, mode 1 is green LED light, solid LED light, solid green LED light, and then mode 2, solid blue LED light. If you want to enable the gyro in each mode, you just hit the set button, the set ID button 3 consecutive times um, within 1 second, and then you enable the gyro, whatever mode you're in. And then if you want to disable the gyro, you just hit it 3 consecutive times again, and then voila, perfecto, perfect. So that's how you, if you want to change modes or enable the gyro, you don't have to, because the instruction manual it says, you know, because I guess I was trying to get from mode 2 to mode 3 and mode 4, and I couldn't because I was looking for an orange LED, solid orange LED light and a solid purple light, and that wasn't showing, so I wasn't too sure or not if I was um, in that particular mode, but now I know. And then so what are other cool functions and features I can share here with you folks? That was reading. I already did the telemetry yesterday. Um, so happens if you wanted to, if you reverse your servos, that's really easy to do. So you just go into the menu setup button, just press exit and enter consecutively, simultaneously, and just hold it down till you see the menu button, till you see the menu change. So exit. So real simple, easy. And press exit and enter simultaneously. Hold it down. Boom. Changes language. So you can change the language in here. You can set up your model name. I don't know if the camera's gonna pick that up. And then use the plus and minus to scroll up or down. I guess I scrolled too much. So this model, if you want to change your EPA, I have no idea what is this. STE, your exponential on your steering. Your speed on your steering servo. When I go quicker or slower, it's like the throttle exponential, throttle speed, 6 and 7. If you want to enable ABS, if you want to like control your acceleration, like how much power you want to accelerate, or if you want to have a slow startup, I guess, or a quicker startup when you accelerate. And then this is your idle up. So basically, it's kind of like you rev your motor before you go. It's like revving your motor, idle up. Um, then you can adjust your sub trims, and like say if you wanted to reverse your one of your channels in your RC, you can scroll down, hit enter, then there you go. It has all the individual channels. Right here is channel 1 for the steering, channel 2 for throttle, channel 3 is the VR, and then right now it's all on normal, NOR, and then channel 4, which is the the press button or SWA, two, well, that's in normal. Channel 5, which is the one of the three position switch is normal, channel 6 normal. If you want to change it, just hit enter, press the plus or minus. There, it's going to reverse it. And if you want to, if you want to reverse it, just hit enter again. Want to go back and change it. Very simple, easy. I just go put it back to normal for now. But yeah, so very simple and easy setup. Once you get the hang of it, like I said, practice makes perfect, and you become a pro. So, yeah, I think that's yeah. You can do you can do some mixing, and then if you if you want to switch around your auxiliary channels, you can. You just go down to aux CHL. The light, let there be light. Maybe I should turn off my LED light. There. So each channel is assigned to a particular switch or button. Like I said, channel 3, you have the VR dial. So if you want to change it, just hit enter and then plus or minus to change it around. Just keep it as a VR switch. SWA, SB, channel 6. That's all your 3 position switch. And if you want to, name your models right here. This is this yeah, this it takes forever. And you can't scroll back. So they should have a firmware update on that because once you move forward changing the letters, you can't go back. You have to pretty much start all over again. The fast and quickest way to get back to the beginning is just to exit out and enter it back again. And then you can set your alarm for your lipos. So you can set voltage cutoff in the transmitter and the RC car, and then you also can turn on or off your RSSI is pretty much your signal strength, receiver signal strength, that you how much power you have connected to the receiver. It has can do temperatures, RPM, and your gyro. You can mix your gyro. You can either have it on the VR dial, or you can just like have it I guess program where you don't have to adjust the sensitivity on your gyro. Um, if you like a certain percentage of the gyro or how much you can just um, instead of if you want to adjust the sensitivity of your gyro and not use the VR dial and just have it like a set um, level, I guess, or set sensitivity, you can. So you just go right down here, down to mode, hit enter, and then you can change it to from VR to STD. There you go. And then then hit enter, you go down, down, hit enter, and then you can adjust the percentage of the gyro sensitivity to your preference or your liking. Yes, hit enter, but I'll just go back and leave it on VR. I don't think I'll be using the gyro anytime soon because I'm just going to be scaling and crawling. So yeah, that's basically it for the function and features for this RC6GS. Hey Xavier, how's it going, man? So yeah, like I said, once I got through the obstacles and the hurdles, piece of cake, man, piece of cake. Just like I said, when you when you purchase something brand new and you never have any experience with it, it takes a while to learn its characteristics and its handling. For me, it just took after the live stream, everything just went perfect. Figured it out, like bulb went on my head. But yeah, pretty cool. So highly recommend this transmitter, even though I haven't really tested it out. But like I said, the quality of the material is grade A, high quality. You can tell these people care. This company cares because from the unboxing, from everything, from even the receiver looks top notch, high quality receiver. It has telemetry. You can enable PPM and S bus. Like say if you wanted to, you can connect another motherboard to this and control other servos or electronic devices, um, like a flight controller. You can use a flight controller if you wanted to in your RC vehicle and do some crazy things if you know how to program it. Um, yeah, so pretty amazing. And this receiver is only on Amazon is only $18.99. So um, you can buy multiple receivers, and it's not going to cost you an arm and a leg. I mean, receivers easy $50 for the high the high brand names like the Futabas and the Spectrum, um, High Tech, Gropner, Sunwall. So I mean, you get in the bargain, especially in RCs. And if you're an RC enthusiast, um, you have more than one RC, man. I mean, at one point, I think I had a warehouse at my house. Down to a few. So yeah, I'm probably order more receivers. And like I said in my other live stream, you don't have to. You're not obligated or tied to this particular receiver. Only if you so if you don't need the gyro, you can get the receiver without a gyro, and that's gonna be $3 less. And then if you don't need the gyro or the PPM or S no, well first is if you don't need the PPM or S bus um, protocol, and you want the gyro, you can get it without the PPM and the S bus with the gyro, and that's $3 less. And if you don't need the PPM and S bus and the gyro, and just need a regular 6-channel receiver, they do provide that, and that's $4 less than this. You can get it. You can get free shipping through your Prime membership on Amazon. So I do have the links in the description box below for both the RC6GS and the receiver. This comes in a bundle for $78.99, and then I also put the link for this receiver in the description box below if you want to just go check it out yourself too and browse. Sometimes when you just go browsing, you end up the cart like, whoa, $1,000 in the cart. And I was just gonna come here for a $19 receiver or $78.99 transmitter. So yeah, I highly recommend this. Like I said, I rated this as a 10. Um, I should rate it at 9.5 because of the instruction manual. Radiolink, if you're ever watching this video, just do it with mode 1, 2, and 3. It will make it a lot simpler and easier. Uh, so yeah, that's about it for this radio and transmitter. And I do have one more thing, or I have several more things. Besides talking about this transmitter radio. So moving on, letting it go. I have this Hobbywing Quick Run 1060 brush electronic ESC. So this is a 60 amp ESC. Not too sure exactly the continuous and the peak on this, but for a crawler and a scaler, uh, it should be sufficient enough. So this is how it looks like in the box before I started playing with it. So it comes with a Tamiya connector and your motor connectors, on and off button, and then your JST connector to your receiver. And then they have these jumper pins or jumper plugs, blind plugs, jumper plugs. So I need my glasses. Can't see. Too small. This is my magnifying glasses. Bought this on Amazon. It's the greatest thing. It's called Mighty Sight. uh, Best for this is like if you do soldering, especially when you solder flight boards, and those flight boards or flight controllers or ESCs, they're getting so small, man. It's like you need some kind of magnifying. Okay, so where did my this jumper uh, plug right there, the top one, you can change your forward, brake, and reverse modes. So right now it's default out of the box forward, brake, and reverse. And so if you move the jumper cable, the jumper pin, uh, all the way to the right, I'll move it towards here, like that. Now you're in just forward and brake mode. And then if you just entirely remove it, oh, this thing is in there. All right, just like that. Without it, you're just in forward and reverse mode. So three different modes for forward, brake, and reverse. Um, so I'm gonna go with forward, brake, and reverse. Connect the two pins, the two outer, the middle and the left pin. Oh, it's upside down, I rock. And then below the forward, brake, and reverse modes, with this other jumper plug, um, you can switch it from LiPo or nickel metal hydride. Um, on default, out of the box, it comes nickel metal hydride. So if you want to enable the LiPo, you just move this jumper plug this way, like this, and voila! And you enable nickel metal hydride. It's one of these guys right here. Oh, sorry, it's LiPo, LiPo. I was wrong again. LiPo battery, big difference. So now I'm gonna enable nickel metal hydride because for demonstration purposes, I'm gonna use a nickel metal hydride battery. So one thing great about this ESC, it only cost me $20.99, and that is amazing for an ESC. Uh, it's lucky if you can find an ESC for uh, $49.99. Um, I was looking online, is making the comparisons. I think I can see folks now. uh, the Axial AXE5, I think that's priced at $39.99. Um, oh, and this also has a BEC output of 5 volts, so which is cool. I think 5 and 6 volts. Uh, too many ESCs in my head, but yeah. So the Axial AE5 that comes in there ready to run scalars or crawlers. Um, if you need to replace it, it costs $39.99, and it's basically similar to this in regards to specs and everything else. Um, and then there's also, I was looking at the Castle Sidewinder 3. I had many of those in back in the days. Um, that's retailing right now at $69.99. Um, that's basically almost the same thing like this, but the difference or the plus that the Castle Creation has is it's able to run a brushless motor. This ESC only can run a brush motor. So if you're one of those scalers and crawlers that want that high powered um, system in your scalar crawler, um, you know the way to go is Castle Creations, or you get the yeah, because this is just brush, um, and then but like with the Castle Creation, the Sidewinder 3, oh I burned a bunch of them. Poof! Magic smoke up in flames. I don't know why. Poof! Yeah, I burned. I went through a lot. That's why I had to buy a lot. I burned. So I don't know. No Sidewinder for 3 anymore. Sidewinder. Yeah, no Sidewinder 3 for me anymore. And then there's also Tiken. The BXR, $69.99. Yeah, the thing about Tken is the setup, trying to change modes because it's all push button, and then you have to count the LED lights, which is takes forever. I like this because they just use the jumper uh, plugs to, and you just all that's basically what you use in a crawler. I mean, unless you want to get really technical and specific, like on your drag brake and all that, and it's like okay, you know. But this is great for like a beginner, like if you're trying to get into the hobby, you don't want to spend an arm and leg and just want to try out the hobby. This is like I said, this is only $20.99 at on Amazon. It's also have Prime shipping. So I'm gonna test this out today. I'm gonna try to get it working. Hopefully, I don't experience any magic smoke. And then um, also purchased this Endura 35 turn brush motor. Probably connect it to this ESC. Try to see if it can run, and then probably do a break-in. Do a break-in with this brush ESC. Basically, you just dip the whole motor in uh, tap water for a couple minutes, and then it's good to go. So I have my receiver and connect my nickel metal hydride battery. No, I'm in the right way. Okay. Connect my motor. Doesn't matter which polarity you're connected to, but if you wanted to know, does it say here? Oh, connect to my receiver. Power on my transmitter. Turn on the ESC. All right. So, receiver's working. This doesn't have any LED lights indicator to let you know it's on or off, but it's okay. I just show you folks my motor, and it doesn't work. Of course, you're live, I rock. You're live. Why you're not working? Do I have to do collaboration? Man, are you serious? You know why? Because I have it on the wrong channel. Channel 2, I rock. Channel 2 for throttle. Okay. See, it's working. Not bad. Brum, 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 brum. Reverse. Brake. You hear that? Actually, reverse. So I must have it crossed. Because reverse is, yeah. So I do have it crossed. Because reverse sounded like it had more power. So black and blue, and red and yellow. So that should change everything. Okay, yeah. 4 has way more power now. Or maybe not. Is it just messing with my head? Okay, whatever. So let me go get me a. Yeah, I was going to do the break in, but no, I'll probably splash water all over myself. I know what I can do. I can put this in my rig and go out and test out my rig. Here we go. maybe I should do it off live stream. All right. So this aluminum chassis that I purchased on AliExpress, it comes with a 32. It comes with a 32 pitch, 20 turn pinion gear. 20 turn. It comes with a 32 pitch, 22 pinion gear, which is right here. Voila. And it also comes with a grub screw. Hopefully I can find the grub screw. Maybe here's the grub screw. Yes, I know I should Loctite this, but this is only for demonstration purpose. Can't see. Can't see. Alright. And I guess this will do. Should I remove the? See, I should. What? Mm, come on. It's gonna remove the. Oh, this thing is. This is screwed in really good. They didn't mess around. Yeah, I was supposed to be expecting stuff in the mail, but it's been delayed. Slow bolt. I don't know. Thank God for free shipping. Hopefully, I get those. Hopefully, I get things in by the end of the week. Actually, I'm looking forward to get that T-Motor Tron 80 Cinewhoop HD. Very excited. Forward to going out in FPVing and also scaling and crawling. Have I already have a lot of amazing sites or trails that I want to adventure. Okay, I guess do it by hand. All right. Oh, this part's gonna be tricky. Tricky. There we go. Of course. Okay, I guess I get to get. Come on, turn. Perfect. All right, where's that grub screw? I'm gonna need a piece of paper. All right, so if you want to line up your pinion gear to your spur gear, just use a piece of paper, slide it right in between the pinion gear and the spur gear. But you should know that already. And then just adjust your motor. Should pinion gear is lined up. Good to go. Alright, so we have the motor in. There you go. And one thing great about this rig, it also comes with an aluminum servo horn or servo saver. Uh, I'm assuming this is 25 tooth. I know it fits perfectly in this Injora. This Injora servo. Maybe I should find a neutral position. I shouldn't. Maybe I should stall it first. So I'm pretty looking forward to testing this Injora servo out. It only cost me $14, which is amazing. And it's the torque on this is 25 kilograms. Should do it the other way. No, that's perfect. Radio control. What a hobby. How long you folks been in the hobby? Me, over 30 years, on and off. Right. Should open the receiver box. Yeah, instead of looking at me, you guys can look at the There you go. Sorry about that. Don't have to stare at my ugly mug all day. I feel like I'm watching Geo Stealth R1's live streams. He does a lot of uh, builds and mods on his live stream. Uh, Geo, you haven't uploaded it or gone on live in a while, Geo. If you're watching this live stream or video, um, looking forward to your Traxxas slash build, or Traxxas no prep drag slash build, and then your Kyosho, that what's that thing called? The mini Jeep JK rock crawler. I know I just watched Xavier's video when I woke up this morning, and Jax. And Jax, what video did that? There's a slow motion. Sorry, forgettable. What video did I just watch on yours, Jack? I think it was the. Oh well. And I smashed that like button. So steering servo, channel one, I rock. Channel one, like that. ESC channel two. Okay. I wonder if will there be room? No, no room. Maybe this way. Oh wow, that is pretty. That is pretty cool. Except for the wires. So it. Hmm. Maybe I should put you. Whatever. So they I guess they made it so you can fit an ESC and receiver this way. You just the wires is just gonna get smashed in. And I guess this RC6GS is not gonna. That's plastic. That's hard plastic unless you remove the rubber piece, and then this would just slide right in. I'd have to just open it up. But then this is not gonna be waterproof. I don't think this is waterproof anyway, or sealed proof. All right. So let's go put back the tray, battery tray. There you go. Let's use my Velcro straps. Oops, you're in the wrong hole. Strap you in. Sorry, folks, I had to let the princess in. The princess has returned. And my princess is my kitty cat. She's the queen of the house. Oh, I didn't tighten you. This thing has a lot of power. Scary! This guy scared he's gonna run off. Oh my goodness. Hey, enough of that. We'll disconnect the throttle. You don't want it running away. And onto the steering servo. Alright. Okay. Can't do that. We need the ESC plugged in. I just disconnect one of the motor wires. Okay. Oh, that's why. Reverse the polarity, I rock. You reverse the polarity. Okay, servo's working. It's the trim centered. The trim is centered. Install. And this little tool is the greatest tool ever. This is like a angled flush wire cutter. Alright. It's gonna be low. It's okay. Not long enough. Guess I can adjust it that way. Yeah, much better. Oh, the rally car. Hey, Jack, don't you go to sleep? I knew it was a car. I knew it wasn't a caller or a scaler, but I knew it was a car. A rally car. That's right, rally car. Yeah, cool video, Jack, man. Awesome. All right, folks, ready to hit the trail. We got all the electronics installed, connecting and working. Let me just put all these back so I don't lose these screws. Nylon nuts. Going nuts. Going nuts for the last couple of days. Nuts. Crazy. Oh man. So I've been being very active on social media for the last couple of days. Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. And my God, TikTok. Oh my God, it's crazy. It's just crazy. It's crazy the amount of views I'm getting on TikTok. You guys should start a TikTok. And I'm doing it all on RC. Alright, so here we go. I'm gonna check see how the steering goes. I'm not gonna adjust the trim. Alright, there you go. Decent speed. Servo has decent speed. Yeah, torque is real good. And it's only $14.99, folks. And move my keyboard. Move some stuff out of the way. Can you crawl on something? Let's try this LiPo battery. Hopefully it stays in place. Let me put my hand there then. Oh, don't forget to connect the motor, I rock. Receiver's in. Make sure the wires are. Whoa, that thing. This thing is fast. Oh, problem piece of cake over this LiPo battery. Oh my god, this thing is way too fast. Oh, get off the keyboard, get off the keyboard. Oh, this thing can't move. Oh, this thing can whine. That is amazing! That is so amazing! Okay, so far, let's add up the budget. Let's see, 214. Oh, just let me make it 215 for the aluminum chassis, all aluminum chassis with the tires in the B-lock wheels. Uh, $56.65 for the JK Jeep. So that brings us up to about 280. We just rounded off to 280. No, 270. See, 270. 270. Transmitter and receiver is $78. We'll just make it $80. 360. 360. $20 for the speed control. Where am I at? 360. 380. 380. 15 for the motor. 395. $16 for the servo. That's 400, 410, 411. We'll just put in $30 for the lipo. 410, 440. We did it, folks. We did it. We got under $499.99 on a uh, scale rock crawler rig. That is amazing. So yeah, 440. Not too bad, not too shabby. I mean, it's not like um, you know, and we're getting a very cool RC. I mean, just the chassis alone, very cool, all aluminum. Back in the days, I guess if I was building this RC, and let me show my mug. I mean, if I was building an RC, I would easy 1500, 1000 to a 1500. So I'm saving about $1,000 here. And like I said, I wasn't planning to include the transmitter and the receiver and the LiPo battery, but because that's something that you probably should already have. So if you want to take off $80, 110, I only spent about 350, no, 340, which is amazing. So can you build an ultimate scale? Well, can you build an ultimate scaler or crawler for less than $499.99? Yes, you can. Our rock has proven it. So yeah, that's amazing. I don't have the links to the ESC, servo, and motor in the description box. I'll probably add that later when I get off live stream. But yeah, this thing can't move. It can't move. Whoa, 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 whoa! Don't go off the table. It's scared. Yeah, I just put it on the floor. I gotta reverse a lot of things. You hear that? Oh my god, this thing is awesome! Yeah, push that box out of the way. And let me reverse some servos or channels. I wish I had like a scroll wheel. A scroll wheel would have been perfect for this. That made things a lot quicker and faster. Oh yeah. See, all set. Done. Steering and throttle is reverse. Oh, this thing is you know what I'll probably do? Tomorrow I'll probably go to the skate park and then see if it can climb those 90-degree angles or ramps, and maybe take it out somewhere in the lava field and test the um, see if it can see how it handles on the rocks. This thing like it needs like a 2-speed transmission because it can't move. I mean, for what I paid for it, it can't move. Hey, Brett, how's it going? Yeah, thank you. yeah, I can't install a body right now. I'm gonna have to do a few mods, so look forward to that. But yeah, simply amazing. Steering works. That is super cool. You know what is the greatest feeling in the world? Is when you see the LED lights turn on and your RC works and it functions. I remember when um had I first bought my Cloudbuster, it was the kit, and I was like, oh my god, I gotta build this thing. What if it doesn't work after I finish building it? And so I was so excited when I got it. I got it in the afternoon, um, and then just straight opened the box, then straight to building. Took me the whole all night, all the way to the early next morning. And then when I powered that Cloudbuster on, oh my god, I was like, it works! It's alive! It's alive! It functions! So that was such a great feeling, and I guess that's where the RC addiction started. The passion, the drive, the fire. I guess it died down a little while because I didn't RC for a while, a very long while. Because when you're a teenager, when you become a teenager, you want to do other things. You kind of outgrow it. Um, but then I guess when you get older, sometimes you just want to relive your childhood. So that's the reason why I got back into radio control RC because time is precious. YOLO. You only live once. Live life like it's your last day today. But so overall, that's how the rig looks. Look how cool those axles are. Um, yeah, I'm pretty happy. I'm very happy with. Not pretty happy. I'm very happy with this. Uh, I didn't spend an arm and a leg. I spent $1,500 on a RC, especially a scalar crawler. Uh, in a way, I'm kind of glad Traxxas the TRX4 wasn't in stock because I guess the price of the Traxxas TRX4 is this is almost the same price. I think I saved more, and that didn't come with a body. It comes with the chassis, wheels and tires, motor. Actually, this is a lot cheaper if you just think of it, right? Chassis, wheels and tires, the brush motor, ESC, servo. Oh yeah, because oh no, nah, it's the same price because yeah, the Traxxas TX4 does come with a TQI and a receiver, so pretty amazing. But the TRX4 is the most popular chassis. Um, right now, it's like extremely hard to get. So let's see. Yeah, thanks, Jack. When you're done with it, just send it to Australia. Sure, if you want to beat up Scalar. Yeah, uh, if you want to pay the postage and shipping to Australia, we can work something out. All right, so that's it for this live stream. Glad you folks enjoyed this live stream. It ran over an hour. So double thumbs up for me for my RC build. If you guys want to rate my RC build, go ahead. Can rate it to 1 to 10. I rated myself a 10, 10 plus. Um, so it just does to go show you that some days you have your bad days and some days you have your good days. Having a bad day yesterday, but it's all right. You just have learn from the experience and you move forward. And then tomorrow is a new day, new challenges. So look forward to those challenges. You always can overcome obstacles. So yeah, very happy. Tomorrow might be another bad day, but we'll see. I'll I'll take this out on the to the skate park, see how well it climbs on a vertical ramp. I think about 70 degrees, almost 90. I'm about 430 with my element build minus paint costs. Oh, not bad. Not bad. Not bad at all. You know, I always say, it's not about how much something costs or what the price is. It's how much it's valued to you. Right? And it all depends on your budget. Everybody's budget is the same. I mean, to some people, a $1,500 RC could be very cheap, and to some people, it can be very expensive. So, it's all like I said, how you view or your perspective on that RC. Like say, as long as you have fun and you're happy, that's all should matter. No matter if you just spend $50 in an RC or you spend $2,000 in an RC, as long as you're happy, you get great value out of the RC, and you know, because that's what RC is all about, right? Having fun and making you happy, making you overcome mental health issues, depression, and anxiety. All right. Well, being on a fixed income, that's an expensive bill for me, laughing out. Well, yeah, like I say, everybody's budget is different, and all is well and all is good, my friends. So, to my next, to my next live stream, take care and aloha, shaka, and I'm out.